Capital Student News, your campus, your news, now.
I'm Veronica Velez, reporting for Capital Student News. For almost all the programs here at Capital, English is a requirement. So let's hear a little bit more about our Honors English from Dr. Daniela Ragusa. How are you?
Hi Veronica, I'm doing well. Yourself?
Good. What can you explain is the major difference between English 101 compared to Honors English?
Well, English 101 Honors is not so different in the sense that the work is going to be so much harder or that there's going to be so much more of it, but the work will be more in-depth. And English 101 traditionally is the course that all college students are required to take, usually in their first semester or their first year, and it prepares them to write for college in all of their courses. So they're being introduced to academic discourse, traditionally in 101. But with 101 Honors, we are going to be working with some challenging and interesting material, and we'll be writing the same number of papers as in a 101 course, but the work that we'll be doing is deeper and more enriched in the sense that the materials that we'll be using are different, they're diverse, they're compelling for different reasons. So we're not using a traditional textbook. We'll be using some books that are nonfiction texts that discuss different issues that are related to community issues and health and science issues.
Great. And what kind of book can we expect what kind of literature can we expect this semester in Honors English?
Well, that's an interesting question because we're not reading literature per se. It's not fiction, it's nonfiction. And that's a distinction that is really important to make because we'll be reading books that were produced by writers in the real world about real world issues. So the first half of the semester we'll be reading a book called The Immortal Life of Henrietta. And it is a book about a woman whose cells were taken by her doctors and they became the first line of living cells from which vaccines and cancer research and other scientific research began. And in the second half of the semester we'll be reading a book by a reporter named Warren St. John. It's called Outcasts United. It's about refugees that came over from all different parts of the world to live in Georgia in a town that they had to acclimate themselves to and a town that had to work with embracing a new population of people. So we're going to read these two nonfiction texts written by a science writer and a reporter, and then students are going to find topics that interest them that are related to community issues or health issues or other things that we'll come up with, and they'll be writing different essays, nonfiction essays, that require them to research things they're interested in.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And with that, we have some great information when selecting our course for Spring 2011 Honors English. I'm Veronica Velez, reporting with Capital Student News.